Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today I got this Jeep Liberty. I'm not even sure what year it is. It's got a 2.4 in it. It's a 2019. Somebody just put a transmission in it. Well, she brought it to me for something before. I can't remember exactly what. And she went to go get an oil change. I wish she would have called me because, of course, they have to sell her something. And what they tried to sell her was a coolant flush, because she has oil in her coolant system. Now, that probably came from the transmission. The cooler might be bad in the tranny. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about yet, but she said the car was fine, and they did an oil change, and they tried to sell her a coolant flush. Well, after they sold her a coolant flush, they told her that the temperature gauge is going to be going up and down, up and down. You have to bring it back to me. That makes no sense. She said she didn't have that problem before she took the vehicle in. Why they let her actually leave like that, I don't know. These chain shops, I mean, you got these guys that they don't pay them as much as the guys that are bagging groceries at the grocery stores. That's probably a part of it. And there's a lot to know in this industry. You can't just get in here and say, oh, I'm going to flush this coolant system. Well, there's a few mistakes they made. One, I'm not sure what they used to flush it. Two, they never touched the bleeder. Now, when you're filling this, you're supposed to leave that open. Leave it out. Lay it on the ground. Don't drop it. It's in a crazy place. It'd be easy to drop. And you fill it up, and that helps all the air come out of the system. Heater core, all the little passageways, etc., etc., etc. Now, she called me up, said the temperature gauge is going up and down, and it needs a thermostat. Well, it didn't need a thermostat before they touched the coolant system. Don't you just love that thing? Anyways, thanks, train. Everything was fine. I checked the thermostat. It's working. The problem is they did not even, it was 1.5 gallons low on coolant. They did not get the air out of the system. Now, there's a procedure to do this. You have to first loosen that up, and then when that's loose, you fill it up. I mean, I take them off. Some cars, I actually have a tool that I make that I screw into there, and I screw in, and then I sit it in the overflow bottle. Voltage, get down. The cat's supervising. And that way I just let them run because it takes forever. And when I'm filling them up, I usually like to leave a hose off, like the upper radiator hose, until it gets kind of full, because that gets a bunch of air out too. The way these systems are set up, it's kind of crazy. They're really hard to bleed. Now, I'm pretty sure I got it. Go ahead and start it for me. Number one, let me get my light over here. First, let me loosen this. One, I don't see air bubbles. Let me switch the flashlight. If you watch, you see a steady stream of water. No gurgle. Doesn't look like a little girl blowing bubbles in the park. You'll see it. There's air bubbles. That's one. And you don't have to leave that open. You can just leave it slightly cracked. You don't want to make a mess everywhere. Try to put a drain pan under it if possible. And two, when I open this, oh, danger. This thing was gurgling like crazy when it got here. Now, nice and steady, no air bubbles. Pretty sure I got all the air out of it. The fan's running real good. Now, sometimes they'll want to try to overheat before you get the air out of them. So, if possible, turn the AC on so that the fan will run, because sometimes the fans won't come on and when there's air in the system. It just tricks them out. They don't know any better. But anyways, just a little tip to always be careful where you take your car and what they try to sell you when you're there, because I'm pretty sure I got this solved for her, and I'm glad she brought it straight to me, because I could have took out her motor. She could have seriously damaged the engine because of this. But it is what it is. I took care of it for her. She's good to go. Anyways, just watch where you take it. And stay away. Don't let those guys at Jiffy Lube and Valvoline, half the time they can't even put an oil filter on right. So don't let them touch your car. Well, this was a good one. Saved it. And thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. And like always, likes are nice. Subscribes are better. Questions, comments, feel free. Take that thumb muscle, exercise it, hit the like button, subscribe button, ring the bell. And have a good night, my friends.